Hello everybody, I'm the Separator and welcome back to another LEGO video. Today, we are going to be looking at a set number 70504 from LEGO Ninjago, and it was released in 2013. So without further ado, let's get started. So this set comes with 3 minifigures, and the first one is this white ninja over here called Zane. And first of all, in his hand he's got a sort of elemental blade that was common with the season. This one's a sort of translucent white with a little tint of blue into the blade over there to be sort of icy, and a golden hilt. Now as for the minifigure itself, we've got a white mask with a sort of golden crown over there. We can take that off to have a look at his sort of robotic, expressionless face over here with those black slanted eyebrows. Now for his torso, we've got some white detail and also some white folds into the black fabric as well. Just adds a little bit more detail. Some gold insignias over here and some gold buckles as well. Some white sleeves with some black gloves and some more gold and white decorating his legs as well. And moving around to the back, we also have a golden and white picture at the back over here, sort of frozen lion design or frozen wolf design, something like that. Now our second minifigure is this stone warrior over here. So this stone warrior first of all has this simple black katana in one of his hands. Let's just rip that out of his hand just to have a small little look at that. Okay, now that we've done that, he's wearing a red hat over here, a red straw hat. Take that off to have a closer look at his face over here, which has some blue face paint over his black head with some green eyes and red and white mouth over there. He also has some of these shoulder pad things over here just to style his armor a little bit. We can take that off, that just slips off. To have a look at his torso, which has some black sleeves and some black hands, and we have some armor plating here with the green and black sort of swirly logo in the middle. And moving over here, we have some print onto the legs as well, some red and some grey printed onto the black over there. And moving around to the back over here, we have some more red and silver and grey details. And now for our last minifigure, we have this larger stone warrior, and he does have a name. He's called General Kozu. So first of all, he has these 2 butterfly swords in his top hands. He does have 4 arms, by the way, so we can just have a look quickly at these butterfly swords. Pretty simple, done in black. So with those aside, we can have a look at this rather unique looking minifigure. So first of all, looking at the top of his head over here, he's got these stone warrior helmets with these flamboyant designs on the top clipped as well. Flamboyant! Mostly done in red, the helmet, with this red sort of mouth shield as well, with some black teeth designs over there. We can take that off to have a look at the reveal of his face, which is a white head with some red markings and some green eyes and red and white. He's got some rather pointy incisor teeth over there. Now, the top section over here is a 1 arm piece that just slips onto a regular torso piece. So having a look at this piece over here, it's sort of specially molded red with some silver iridescence over there as well. He's got some red arms with some black gloves. Looking over here, we have also some plain red as well. Now looking over here at the torso design, we also have some more red arms with some black hands and some more red and silver detail over here. We have a little sort of skull head over here and some more silver plating going down to the torso and the legs as well, which are also printed with some white tufts over here, some sort of white tufty decoration. And moving around over here, we can see the very back of this main torso, which has some more of those bolted design as well. So first of all, in this set, we get this little sort of spidery sort of vehicle for Zane. So it's made to his color scheme with white and blue and a little bit of gold everywhere. So first of all, it's following a sort of insect style design with just the main body being this section over here. Here's a little view from behind. It has an inverted, side attachment plate over here, which you can use to attach some of your own things there as well. But here's the simple seating area here in the middle with some handlebars as well. Now at the front of the seating area of the main body, we have this little pointing thing. I suppose this would be an ice squirter or something like that, something relevant to the icy sort of design. And at the front over here, we have these two little sort of feelers, I suppose, made to be sort of like spider feelers, done with these golden chainsaw pieces and these little finger pieces as well. Now overall this thing stands on 4 legs, so 2 over here and 2 back here as well. These ones at the front can be adjusted. They're on some ratchet joint connections placed at an angle, and we also get some stickers onto these sloping pieces here as well. Some rather technical sort of designs over there to make it look a bit more mechanical, and it's also sitting on these little blue wedge pieces is what holds these front legs up. Now as for the back legs, they're done rather more large scale with some rather more ornate design. Here we have these large golden design pieces. Let me just take this off just to have a closer look at this. This has a Technic attachment over here, and what can I say, it looks like a very big blade piece. And over here for a little bit more decoration, by the way it is repeated on the other side, over here for a little bit more decoration we have these white chairs inverted upwards like this on these sort of on these hinged plates, yes, with some blue inverted tiles as well for a little bit more decoration. And overall, it stands up pretty well. It can handle some terrain, possibly, as well. And of course, we can sit Zane down here as well. Oh, hold on, bear with me a second. Yeah, you can hold on to the handlebars over there and chase whoever he's chasing. Is this on? So now the main part of this set goes into this large stone army specific sort of tank over here, which I've moved over to desk 2 because it's a little bit easier to show bigger things over here. After all, this is quite large. As for how large it is, it has a length of 21 centimeters, a width of 14 and a height of 13, but generally it makes up quite a decent amount of bulk with these caterpillar tracks, 4 of them, 2 on each side. So first of all, we have the front over here, which has some ornate design over here. So first of all, we have this section over here, which is also hiding a little missile launcher in there. We're going to test it out a little bit, just a bit. But first of all, we have some red tooth design down here at the base. We have these sloping pieces going around over here. We have also these silver dagger-like pieces too, as well. Hidden over here just to cover this space up a little bit. And we also have this sort of I would say sort of bull head design, or like a wildebeest skull head design over here. We have this slope piece over here, some more slope pieces as well, just styling things off a little bit. We also have these large red sort of antenna or horn sort of elements as well, using these smaller blade pieces here. Now there used to be a sticker over here, a little insignia, but that's gone. However, here on the sides we do get a few stickers and some decoration. We have some engine specific sort of detailing going on over here on the sides, and these green sort of waving pieces as well, which are replicated onto the other side as well. Now moving up to the top of this beast over here, we have these large rounded sort of piece elements, things with red grills attaching on top of them, and this here is the cockpit. Well, I say cockpit, but it's more of a sort of control balcony. So over here there did used to be a few control specific stickers which are also gone, but you can pretend that this would be the sort of computer control panel. For instance, like we can take this guy over here, General Kozu, stand him up over here, and he looks pretty menacing sitting up there. And that also brings us to the back of this whole big setup, which has some more sloping pieces down here at the back, which also are missing a few stickers, bear with me. And we also have this little feature at the back here, a little jail cell. So we have this little jail door with a little green, bright green stud over there. It's a little bit difficult to see in this sunlight. I need to fit some lights over here for some better visibility. But we also have a little bit of space over there. Now it is open down there, because that's where the mechanisms work, so there is a chance that if you are a prisoner you might fall down in there, but it does have some space to hold a minifigure. You know what, let's just let's just imprison this traitor over here. There you go. Hey, stop sticking your sword out. We've got some extra bricks going down here and some extra slope pieces as well. And we also have this little standing area over here as well, sort of like a very low deck of a ship when this is traveling about. We also have this little green sort of round sphere at the bottom over here. We can push that forward and that activates the missile action feature. But before we move on to that, we'll just have a look over here at the top section where we have some more standing space over here and over here slightly a bit lower. We also have these little red clips over here to attach some accessories or any stolen goods like the elemental blade. And now we move on to the main feature of this large tank sort of thing. So over here we have one of these spring loading cannons over here, which is activated by pushing a lever inside there, but here it's done a little bit more automated, so you can push back and it will fire. Or we do get this little missile piece over here. Well, I wouldn't say little, it's quite large compared to minifigures, done with this light grey with plenty of Technic pin connectors there, and this red sort of rubbery stub at the front. Now all we need to do is we need to push this into the little loading bay just like that, and then now it is loaded, it is clipped into position. So if we push at the back, wait, let me just see if I'm seeing this right. Yeah, if we push this at the back, it will fire off. Now this is a health and safety issue because it does fire quite strongly. Actually, let's have a look over here. Now I better be careful if I'm my wall over here, just like that. Boom, and it does come out at a very fast pace. Now, let's just cover these caterpillar tracks over here. So we have 4 caterpillar tracks. These one over here use 2 wheels to support them, and these back here use 3. And these turn as long as force is applied downwards, because it can get a little bit stiff with all that tread. They can be a little bit, you know, wobbly and stuff like that. But they do match up the color scheme with the red and the grey and the black really well. And in case you didn't notice, we also get some extra detail over here. We have these little wheel covers made out of these round base plates as well, just to make sure that it looks pretty stylish as well. Okay, but that's the end of our video, so I hope to show more in the future. I hope this inspired you, and until next time, happy building!